properties. Bam. So, hell yeah. We should be good. But I will go ahead and do as well. Hello, people. Hello, hello. We are doing streaming. Art streams. Woo! Let's see. Like videos. We scroll all the way down to this one. We hit loop. We go here, we edit. Okay. Got done there. We go here. Edit. There we go. Coolio. We are live. Let me just post my Discord and make sure people know. Art stream. Then we go share. Bam. Okay, and then let me turn on. Where is it? Which audio source is it? That's a good question. Bam. We'll do this. No, we'll do this. Properties. Oh, that's that. So we'll do properties. There we go. We keep down a little bit low. There we go. We keep down a little bit low. There we go. Sorry, I turned on my my stream audio to check it. See how it sounded. Okay. So, hello everybody. We are doing art stream, like I have said. And we are going to try, no guarantee, try to finish up the artwork that we started last time, or at least did last time. Sorry, I got a bunch of magic cards the other day, and they're still on my desk, and I am currently trying to get them off my desk, but also haven't really organized anything yet, so because I just ruined my organization by looking through cards today for a deck that I made, using Ragast, the Deft Gastronaut. He's so much fun to play with. Turn 15 with like 140 life. It is a phenomenal deck. Highly recommend. Edge of Eternities is not disappointing. It might be what gets me back into playing Magic more. And I'm kind of worried about that, because I'm like, why wasn't the Final Fantasy one? That's my shit. But no, it's, you know. Alrighty. What the hell do you mean, YouTube? But okay. It's like, oh, your thing is low. Your audio bit rate's low. No, it's not. You can hear me perfectly fine. I'll prove it. Okay. Bam, you can hear me. It's like, oh, yeah, see? YouTube is funky sometimes. Okay, so we got Leona done. What the hell? We just need to work on the sword a bit. That's it. That's all we need to do. So let's do that. I am. Oh god. Oh, there we go. I redid my cable management on my PC and it's a little messy. Well, not messy. Hold on. I'm still getting used to the cable management. That's what I should say. Because, you know, it's just different. I'm not used to any of it, so we're gonna turn down the audio just a tad bit more. That's it, just a tad. Alrighty, Rudy. So, we're gonna color the sword using this color method, I guess. Let me make sure if I open this up, nothing weird comes up. Nothing weird does come up. That's very good. I was like, I gotta make sure nothing weird that I've drawn comes up. Because I have some weird shit. Okay, well, anyway, moving on. We are going to be coloring the sword, drawing the background, and probably drawing a dragon or something. I don't know yet. Dragons are pretty cool, right? Everybody loves dragons. There's some more than others, but you know. Okay, so first thing we need is our color palette. We have we will new layer. I got that. We got a bit of that. We got a bit of that. A bit of this. What I will do instead, so I can hear myself think, is lower that down and bump up the audio quality, or the audio level on it. Okay, there we go. That should be fine. I'm gonna listen to it real quick, so there might be some echoing. There we go. That should be fine. I'm gonna listen to it real quick, so there might be some echoing. There we go. That should be fine. I'm gonna listen to it real quick, so there might be some echoing. Yeah. There we go. That should be. Okay, no more echoing. I just audio testing. That's my big thing. I wanted to make sure the audio sounded okay. Alright. Coolio. I think that's all of the colors for it. So we're going to start with the gray. And we're going to do our wet wash, because I really like the wet wash brushes. Do that. Like so. And then we do it here. We do it on these. And we do it there. Boop. And then we erase around these. I really love this character design. I just don't know what I would use it for, really, honestly. Because she's just really cool and really pretty, and I love her. And I want to be her. Nah, I have another character that I have that I want to be. But this is my... like, she's just so fucking badass. Okay. I'm gonna go to this one. to get... let's try that again. We'll do it here. Just push just a tad harder. Yeah, fuck it. I gotta do this. And then we do like this. Yep. What piece did I just finish up? I forget. Did I just do a piece? I just drew something, and I don't remember what it was. Yeah, I'm kind of losing my mind. It's whatever. Research. Yeah, nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all. Then we're gonna go with the light blue, new layer. And we start here and we just kind of go. We will need to go back to the silverish guard layer. That way we get that the little tip down there. Which I will just go ahead and do that now. Because I forgot to erase part of that. So I'll just do that right now. Bam, bam, bam. Back to the blue. And like that. Okay. Make this smaller, that way we can get this part erased. Bam, zonies. And then we just gotta do the dark blue. That's all we gotta do. Nope. Do it here. Okay. We didn't need that much, but I'm an overachiever. And then we just need this little bit of orange. Go here. Up here. Go to that. You make these little vials that are like the containers for like cartridges or something. I don't really remember what I was doing with it. I just know it was based off like a gun blade because I'm just stupid and uncreative. Boop, boop, boop. Each erase that. Undo that. Bam, 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 bam. Perfect. Okay. We're gonna make a few more, like, minor changes here. It was like, yeah. That was its own little thing, and then this one around, and that one up. And same thing with that. Boop. Perfect. Okay, so that's fine there. That's okay there. This needs to be darkened. And that, let me do this all in one fell motion. And then we erase any parts that I fucked up on. Perfect. Actually, which way is the light coming from on here? Oh, like up, yeah, so that would work. Yeah, that's fine. We do the same thing here. Well, it's not going to be shaded there. This could be shaded like that. It's primarily just going to be like the underside of them are shaded. Then it's going to be those, whoop, like that. And then you get like that. Whoop. Let me just boop, boop, okay. I need to fix that. Bam. And bam. Boop. Do this one more time on here. Like that. That should be okay. That's pretty okay, in my opinion. Alright. Very nice. We will go ahead and, as well as the darkening on some parts, we'll do lighting as well. The best we can. Lighten, look at there. Then go to, that's the eyeball we need. The blue. Go to lighten on there. And we kind of like, perfect. That is fine enough for me. Why we rotate her just a little bit? Maybe, I don't know. Like that could work. Okie dokie. So now we get to work on the dragon. Let's really quickly rename this. Well, okay. Okay, so what I want to do first is we'll create another little outline sketch of like this bad boy. He's the dragon. Whoa, he's cool. Whoa, he's got horns. And he's got a mouth. And he's got two little derpy eyes. We love him. He's cute. You know, I'll make full. I might want to instead have it where dragon is looking up at her. Like, whoa, what the fuck? You're jumping? That's cool. Yeah, the horns. Oh, damn, look at it. Oh. Yeah, it was like neck come around. Make him a little bit smaller so he looks like he's in the background. Plus, we'll add like a little like faded filter on top of him as well. And it's like, whoa, is she so far up in the sky? That's pretty neat. Whoa, that's cool. We're gonna give him a little uwu face. I love him so much. Little shy fingers. Oh, I hate myself sometimes. I'm just like, whoa. Little shy hands? Whoa. Oh, this is why I shouldn't be allowed ever to do artwork. Is because we get shy little uwu dragons. And I love them. This is a bad thing for me. I have another idea that we're gonna do. But we're gonna do it on a different thing later. Let's see. Yeah, so like that. We're gonna have like we're gonna make Leona invisible real quick. What we could do is move him down, rotate him a little bit as well. He's gonna be like kind of a like a lanky Drake or something like that. I don't know what I want to do with him yet. Or we just like leave the wings out of it so that we don't have to classify him. I like that more. I like not having to classify my dragons. So we just leave the wings out of it. We do this. And then we'll have like some crystals framing the scene. Or yeah, so what we could do maybe is we make it very small, make him very tiny, a little tiny boy, and like this is our wall of the cave. Okay, we're gonna make this transparent. This is like the wall of the cave right there, right? Hello, how are you? How are you doing? So yeah, we do this, where that's like the wall. So then we get like some cool like perspective things happening. Oh, hit the wrong thing. Like that maybe? Move it down a little bit further. Yeah, we could do that, and there's like crystals jutting out from the walls and everything. That's good. Then we get like these little like... And then we get the dragon down here. Move. Actually... the mouth right there. Got the horns. We gonna... Its hand's gonna be there. One's gonna be there. The other's gonna be like over here or something like that. Tail will be like against the camera and it'll look pretty neat. Also, thank you for this new sub. That's awesome. You are awesome. Thank you. And we do that. Maybe we give him wings. But that would really take up a lot of the like background space. So what if we don't give him wings and instead give him more legs, making him more akin to like a behir or something? Because I like the behir in Dungeons and Dragons. So we could do that. That'd be pretty cool. We'll do that. We'll make him a behir. That way he gets more eyeballs too. Alright, I'm gonna look up a picture of a behir real quick. Oh god. A new tab. BEHIR. Behir. I don't want to be on D&D Beyond, but okay. Yeah, we'll make him more like akin to a behir. But what is... Okay, so... First things first. Let's kind of get him a little more fleshed out. Most monsters like this lizard shape have that kind of triangular head to them. So we do that to start. It's gonna be the eyes. And why does it kind of look like a capybara with that ooh face on it? We're gonna go ahead and make it so his horns come out there and kind of loop in front like that, like kind of like a goat horn kind of shape. And there will be another side like that. I'm just gonna make like these teeth designs real quick. Just because we're not doing anything with them just yet. Ow. My art tablet fell. And we'll even make his head twist up even a little bit more. And then this is gonna kind of go into that neck. And then there will be like a shoulder blade popping out there with like clawed hands there. Shoulder blade there. Or something like that. Or we could do something else where it'd be like looking up that at her like that. And that way, like the head is up a little bit more. And we get this kind of like foreshortening kind of feel to it, where it looks a little bit longer than it should. That might be pretty cool. No, we just get the shoulder blade there. We get to hide one behind the head too. And then we can add like spikes to him as he goes down. Or something. We could also add like a little claw peeking out there, make it small so it looks like he's like really high up. There's the tail. Oh, that could be cool. That might be really neat to do. We have like something going here, like up the wall there, and it comes around like right there past her. That would be cool. That kind of looks pretty sick. Boop, 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 boop. That looks pretty cool. Nope. I just turned off my monitor. Do this with the cable right there. Whoa, that's cool. Add our little perspective lines just for right now. That might look actually pretty sick. Add a claw there, maybe like shoulder blade with the claw down there. And then the claws back here in the distance. I think what I might do actually is like move this part up a little bit more. Like maybe like tilt it. So it looks like it's kind of like going for her. I think might be interesting. If we had like some sparks happening here as well, like she's kind of like blocking it midair because she's so cool. We could add like hockey thunderbolts. Bam! Whoa! It's hockey! No way! Nah. Nah, 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 nah. Okay, okay. We're gonna make this smaller, we're gonna start a new tab, and we're gonna try to maybe get this drawn out a little bit. It might be hard for me, because I don't draw a lot of dragons anymore. I used to, way back when, but it's not anymore. I'm on to better and bigger things. We can give him like a ooh, like a little tapir nose. That might be cool. And then his head's gonna be like kind of more like an eel, where like it kind of smoothly transitions. That might be really cool to do something with. Like that, maybe. Like turn the owner off for a little bit. Um, I guess we just do the usual trust the process and see what happens. So I want the horns to be bigger than I sketched out. So like that. No, they can also look like a little deformed too.
if we made that jaw even more unhinged? It like just stretches this as far as it can. Like, ugh. Well, we got to keep in mind the perspective, I guess. I guess we gotta do perspective things. We have the tongue out. And like that with like that kind of thing going on. Reach those teeth. The problem is that I'm really bad at drawing monstrous eyes. I usually just resort to like that. Or like them like kind of glazed over. I guess we'll learn how to do it this stream. Make like the teeth go kind of like all different directions and sizes and all that good stuff. I still hate that eyeball. We'll do that for now. Give him some upper teeth too. Give him the little neck wrinkles. No, I would say he kind of has these frills that stand up when he's angry or something like that. I don't know. We're making lore for something. like that. And we'll just make like a background layer specifically to keep track of our perspective curve. Because that is helpful. We'll go to like 30 or 40. Like this. This is the farthest away part. And we kind of will start looping out. Like that. Yeah, so it would be like that. And there would be like a peak of a claw underneath Leona. Reach. Okay, let's see. Now let's try to really hammer this home. We'll see if we can. We'll see if we can draw a dragon. Or whatever this is. Boy. Okay. I had to grab my phone. How to draw a thing. How to draw a dragon eye. How to draw monster eye. My brain immediately goes to just drawing a chameleon eye because they're cool. Dragon eye. Let's try this. That might be cool, especially if we added a bunch of like wrinkles and stuff. Yeah, we can like do some like kind of like gum peeking out kind of thing. That might look really sick. Okay. Okay, let's move on to this layer real quick and try that real fast. And see how it looks. We'll save the lines for a smaller brush. Like that. All right. Oh, I had one more teeth poking out. That's like that. Ah, I dropped my phone. Oh boy. Where is my phone? Where the fuck did my phone go? There it is. All right. Give them a little, like a little eye bump. Hi, Regina. What are you eating? You are not allowed to eat that, ma'am. Oh boy. Yeah. I'm moving stuff around on my desk. Give me 1 second. Bam. That tongue looks cool. Hello, Papu Master. Sorry, I'm checking an email. I'm a bad streamer. uh. Uh. Okay, there we go. Well, emails have been checked. What we're gonna do right there. Because also very, very itty bitty streamer, so I don't get a lot of people in a lot of the times, but I try to make it fun. But how are you doing? Let's see here. Do the tongue like that, and then we're gonna stretch his jaw out a little bit more. Like that. That'd be kind of cool, I think. That'd be kind of neat to do. That's good to know. That's good that you're doing great. Doing good. It's great that you're doing good. Hi, Regina. Do not come up here. Okay. My cat just, being a cat. Dude, oh, god damn it. Regina, hi, baby. I'm just drawing an OC of mine fighting something. I don't know what it is. It's just a cool, like, dragon worm thing that I don't know yet. I'm just kind of going with it. But OC of mine that's very Final Fantasy inspired, and a creature that is inspired by, like, Behirs and stuff from Dungeons and Dragons. Hey Regina, could you get off my lap, please? Or lay down fully? Thank you, baby. Yeah, this is the OC. I did this in a previous stream, so I just wanted to use her a lot more because I really like her. That. Give him crooked teeth because it looks scarier. Yeah, I could see that. I did kind of go with like that kind of like flatter eel head look. Um, Mixed with like ram horns and stuff. Bamzos. Thank you. Also, welcome in. Hi, Regina. If you roll on your back, you're gonna fall off my lap. My cat is not the brightest. I know. Mwah. But you know, she has heart. Do do. With the horns, we'll try to make it like they're kind of like rigid and kind of geometric. That might look kind of cool. Yes, baby. Hi. I see you. When I'm not interacting with you because I'm streaming. That's horrible. I'm the worst cat parent ever. Thank you. I don't want your full, like, 12-pound ass on my arm. I love my cat. She's amazing. She is perfect. But she she's weird and interesting, I guess, is the best way to put it. So we can like have them where like the geometric jut outs are like malformed parts of the horn and stuff. That'd be kind of cool, I think. Since, you know, horns are like bones just protruding out of a skull, you know. Like that. Just... Okay, that looks really cool. I'm actually really happy with how this is turning out. And yeah, it's gonna have like spikes on its back that have like these like frills maybe. Um, that might be interesting. kind of lean into that eel kind of underwater aesthetic and give him like fins or something. I don't know. Might be interesting. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. We'll just. I want it to look spindly. Like that might be cool. Like some cracks in the ground. Then we'll do that. We'll just do like a frill that's being stretched rather than like a fin type look. Go like that. Oh boy. Oh. Um, we'll go ahead. We'll do like a few more of these frills. And try to figure out how the tail part is going to work. I had like a shoulder blade and an elbow there as well. Mm. Do that. This time I'm not gonna be stupid enough to try to draw every single scale on a thing, because I'm not doing that anymore. So we're just gonna do like little lines here and there, like, like that. Made the line that the underbelly follows as well. Eh. Zoom in.
Oh boy.
What if instead of like that, we do a like that? We will erase that there.
Oh boy, I gotta sit up properly, I guess. I gotta get better posture while I'm actually drawing and stuff. Because I have horrible posture. Oh boy.
Okay, so we're gonna have the body like this. That's the neck right there. The body right there. And kind of go around. we could have this doing would be from here. This is like another arm. So I think that this arm would actually be just like a little bit smaller. Like that. But we'd get to see like this would be here, kind of going down. There's the elbow. And we could even move this arm like back a little bit too. Like right there. And we're gonna drop a colony on that motherfucker. Give me 1 second. And have you heard of a little thing called a colony drop? Okay, cool. Get the fuck out of my Twitch chat. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, cool. So, I'm just gonna add Leona back in there. That'll be some like sparks flying out of here. Like, oh, that's so cool. Okay, ma'am. Okay, we will get rid of that. We will turn this layer blue. Go to the 100% layer. We'll go ahead and add our shoulder blade. To it. Get like the skin fold lines in there. Try to make it look like grotesque and weird. As much as possible. See, I always love making like. So, I play a lot of D&D. I don't know why I struggled so much with that sentence. I play a lot of D&D. I have been a dungeon master for... I've been a dungeon master since 2013. I have been able to D&D as a player in maybe 4 campaigns throughout that whole entire 13 years, and like a lot of those campaigns were like canceled and never done past like a few sessions. So I always love redesigning D&D monsters to be a little bit scarier. For instance, one of my D&D campaigns was a dark fantasy where every monster was redesigned. Every monster that they fought was redesigned to be a body horror type monster that was designed around different medieval executions. So that was really fun to do, and really fun to creep my players out with. So I always love like making monsters as like, what the hell? How does this thing live? This thing is in constant pain as I can because it's fun. Reginald, hi Regina. Which I'm really hoping that with a group of friends soon, is soon TM. I say soon because I'm actually finishing up my last class in college, so I'll have a little bit more free time. That I will be able to run a D&D campaign on stream. I feel like that would be a lot of fun. But that's just me. Plus it will be an entirely homebrew campaign system. Hi, Regina, baby. Hi, sweetie. Based off of like Final Fantasy. It'll be cool. Hi, Miko. Hello. Regina, baby, you need to stop jumping up onto my art pad, ma'am. No, stop it. Bad Reginald. Hi. I'm trying to eat plastic. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm really excited for it. And I want to do some more playtesting on the actual system itself, but I'm really stoked for it. And I think it's going to be really sick, and I think you're all going to really like it. Plus, I just want to do D&D content on my channel because I really like it. How do I do this? How do I do this? Okay, sounds good. Get some good rest. I will try to be as quiet as possible and relaxed as possible and not scream at Regina. We'll do this. Like a little mountain, like Bamzos. see. I really don't know how I should do this. That's what that's gonna be like. That's covered up by the body, so. Like that. What are you doing, Regina? Not right on the bladder. Ow. Okay, I need to see my art, ma'am. Okay. You know what? You're gonna sit on my lap, you're getting the art pad set on you. Yeah, not so good, is it? Alright. Now it's just background work. Woo! Then we get to color everything. Which will be really fun. Then we'll go ahead and do this. Actually, I'm going to change this just slightly. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to draw caves. Could do something like that. That'd be kind of cool. That might be really interesting to do. So we'll do that. Let's add like random like as surface changes into the wall might be good. Until we get to over here, then I kind of want to like get like a crystal jutting out and like blocking some of the monster's attack. Or like body, I should say. And then like right here, we could show it also interacting with Leona too. So like that might be really cool looking. Of course, I put it in the wrong layer. Remember, kids, don't be like me. Remember your layer order. Do this. And bam. Crystal. Oh no. I'm gonna Google crystals and see like what formations they have. Crystals. Do it like that. Potentially. We're gonna redo this little section. We'll do this instead of that. Crystal design, where we do it like down. And then there's a, yeah, it's like that. Bam. Bamzos. this. Let me remove that. Let's go like bam. That. That might be cool to do. And then we do, or we just do a normal crystal shape. And it does the job just as good. Like that. Raise the eraser size just a tad. We really try to get that like angular like drop off. With it going. Potentially. Then we go back to this layer, and then we put these on. Then we do things on the ground to give the ground depth. Woo. And what we could even do with our big bad boy is like one of these claws would be like stretched up a little bit higher. Because it is resting on a rock. That way it has like a little bit more like grotesque kind of style to it. Now what we're going to do just real quick, just to make sure I am decently smart, is we'll just do just a rough shade in of some parts to see how it feels. I think I know what might be causing my issues of why it doesn't feel good. It's just, I'll just remove this line. Done. And that line too. And then we'll just like, whoop. And then we'll go back to this layer and just do some more little shading. Try it out and see what happens. Of course, underneath the dragon will be shaded. Regina, could you scooch, baby? Right. Thank you. Thank you, sweet bean. That is the side that I want painted for that. Then all of his would be shaded on the bottom. Underside of the tongue. And the back of the tongue would be shaded. What we'll do for this shading is anything under his eyes. Like that. Ooh, what we could do maybe instead? We'll see how it looks when we get to that part. When we get to like coloring and stuff. I think that's starting to look pretty nice. Because what we're gonna have kind of in front of everything is like this. I think it's like this one. It's kind of. Yeah, like that. Just so we could see what it's gonna look like. That's all of those. We're gonna duplicate the folder. And then we're just gonna filter. We just select the layers. Filter, Gaussian blur. What we're actually gonna do is he's gonna be Gaussian blurred individually. Besides his tail, so I need to like I would need to make an individual layer for this real fast. Bam, cut. Bam. Then we just kind of like, we make sure that this kind of works out. Like that. Get us a little bit thicker of a line here. Oh boy. Ooh. This gets a Gaussian blur of like 11. The crystals and his tail don't. And you smudged all of my eyeliner. And these get a filter blur, Gaussian blur. Because it would be based on their individual levels, whatchamacallits, layer order. But yeah, it looks something like that once we're all done with everything. Which I think will look really cool. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave us here on this screen. We're gonna move this like that. We're gonna leave it here on this screen, and I am going to use the bathroom real quick. Actually, we'll move it to a break screen. Fuck it. So I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. And I got some water too. Delicious. Electrolyte water. Hi, Regina, baby. Okay. So, we are going to... We're going to... bam. We're actually going to get rid of that. I don't like that there. We are also going to Eh, I messed up. We're gonna do the tail. I'm gonna cut that to a new layer. And I feel pretty good about that. Only thing I'm going to do is add this. I want to give them some stuff like that. We're gonna erase this line. And then just erase that. The thing that I wanted to play around with is going through these and moving this above. Maybe not with the sword, but at least the cape to give it some kind of dimension. That might be cool. Yeah, we'll try it with that first, see how it looks, and go from there. Okay, so what colors are we making this thing? We could go back here. Let's make it like a deep, maybe like an aqua-ish. Whoop, I just turned off my monitor. Whoopsies. I think that might look cool. I don't know much about color theory, so... What did I put up here? Oh, am the big dumb. Hi, Regina. I see you. Bam. Perfect. So yeah, let's try doing this color for now. We'll see how it looks. That's right, I'm using wet wash. I kinda gotta do it all in one go. Just to make sure it doesn't blend in correctly. Like that. Ah, fuck, I fucked it up. Yeah, that looks good. Perfect. I actually really like that color. We'll see how it blends with everything else I have in mind. Bam. Boop. Alright. Erase there. Fuck. Boo-boo-doo. Try to take it as slow as I can without killing my wrist. The slower I go, the more my wrist hurts. And then the only other executive decision I will do is that none of Leona gets colored under. Because then it turns her green, and that's not what I want. It looks like I messed up a color. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and erase this part because they will be different colors. I'm gonna lean back in my chair again and have gross posture. Like always. Yeah, that's right. I gotta just erase everything that's in the mouth like that. Then into teethers. Like that. And erase this. Wabam. And then we go back to erasing the green that is in Leona. I keep on accidentally calling her Alona because that's my other book character that I'm writing. I have too many characters I'm writing. Let's put it that way. But I like having multiple projects. That way if I hit a block on one, I can just switch to the other. Okay. And let me get this part erased as well. All right. Erase the between the toes. We erase the horns. These teethers. Erase the color in these horns. All of my color theory and coloring knowledge just comes from painting Warhammer minis, so it's not that good. I need to actually like research color theory and learn about it and stuff, but and we'll also cut off the color on the fingers there, so we get like nails, claw colors. We'll also need to erase the color on the underbelly. I also need to draw a little bit more of the underbelly. Right here. We go here and we erase the color. I'm gonna move this pupil. To be more aligned with her. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do a little bit of shading now. That way we get our idea of what we're gonna do with it. Darken. Ooh, actually, I have an idea with the jaw. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and do something like that. And like the jaw comes from a part of the underbelly. Like that. I think that might look cool. Also gives a little bit like other color dynamic on the head besides green. Oh yeah, like that. Regina, what are you doing in my closet? Oh, gotta fix that. Shade there. A shade there too. Oh, hell yeah. It's coming along quite nicely. Babamzos. Babam. Babop. Like that. It might look cool. Or, since we're hitting like past the wall, that whole side will be like that. We'll add a new layer. We'll do a lighten layer. We'll get some like soft spots on it as well. We will go ahead and whoop. Then we'll go ahead and add using this pen. Some look, he's a shiny scaly boy. Not just shadows. Okay, I think he's looking hella awesome right now. we'll go ahead and do as well. So we'll go down to 5. We'll add like a little layer there. It's gonna be like these little scales. I turned off my monitor again. Fuck. One of them there. I think this one's smaller. Since it's in the distance. We'll go ahead and give the joints like a bunch of scales. There we go. Bam, bam, bam. Oh boy. I think he's looking pretty sick, if you ask me. And what we'll do is, while we're here, is we'll add our, our little, the faces scrunching lines. To make him look like he's snarling. And while we're here, we can add some, of the shading lines, too. Okay. We'll add some here, going this way. Let's do it like this on the ridges here. I don't know where my cat went. I thought I heard her say something, or do something, but nope. I am in love with this piece, by the way. This piece is my child. I birthed this piece. Okay, so we're gonna go into here. We're going to get a grayish yellow. Perfect for the underbelly. Okay. Back down to the green. There's a little green there. Right, erase the normal parts on the mouth, like the interior and stuff. There's some more green. You need to get rid of. Okay, we got that. Okay, make sure I had it on the right layer before I went any further. And back to a darken layer. Move that. There we go. We do that. Shade the underbelly. Like that. Horns are going to be a little bit different. Horns are going to be more like dark color, probably. Maybe even a little whiter. Like that looks nice. And what we can even do is we'll erase all of this that overlaps with the green. Like this. And we do it there. And we can also use this color for the claws too. There was some green overlap that I missed over here on the arm. It's okay. I slid too far away from my desk. Boy. Okay. Darken, and we go the shading. That. That. It's gonna be like that, but also like a thing. Oh god, my bad. I just hit my mic by accident. Do. I messed up. I gotta go here. Look at that. That's fine. And then we erase, go to the green. There's a green tip right here I don't like. Okay. Now we get to do this part. The tongue would be like that. And the knees would be just a little lighter. With the gums as well. We also erase it on the teeth too. We also have some green to erase in the teeth. He's not sick, he's a healthy dragon. Do, do, do. Underbelly. Erase parts of it. It's okay. Lower down the brush size. Like that. And then we go to Leona. Just kind of, oh, nope, that first. Where it's like, oh, where does it cut off? Right there. And then we erase the rest of it. What to do? Okay. Back down to the dragon and turn on my pink and get rid of all of the other colors so I can erase the pink properly. Oh, hell yeah. And we're just gonna go like this. No, so we do around the teeth. Get rid of all of this extra white on there. And I found another little green spot that we gotta take care of. Oop. Oop. I guess it might be a little bit easier to tell if I do my usual like that. Yeah, there we go. Now I can actually see where there's miscolors. So now I do this. There's a bunch of like pink miscolors around as well. Okay, we're gonna go back to the white one real quick. Oh boy. And we go to this. There we go. Mm. Oh yeah. Here, let's go up to Leona because I see some things. That arm is done. And close that folder. Like that. And the miscolors here. All right. Then just a little bit of a miscolored here and there of this. Perfect. There, it looks really clean. Okay, cool. Now we just gotta get like maybe something like this for the frills. That might look cool. Right. If we get this erased, the background's gonna be pretty easy. Then pop back on the green, and then we start shading. All of this. We need this. That's what I wanted. What are the softer shadows? Oh, set. Yeah, fuck. We'll set it to darken. Give it some soft shadows, like that. Like that. And then we'll go ahead and do some darkening on the teeth. Oh, another green spot I missed. Oh boy. And then we gotta do fucking do that pen. Ah, more green. Get out of here with that green. All right. Doo-doo. You know what we can even do here is we'll make a new little bam 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 blah. And now we can darken lower opacity onto these. Okay, the only other thing I'm gonna do real fast is I'm gonna add just some like texturing to these. Oh, and I gotta mess with that. Look at that. And then we go to the horns. And we get this. That. Then we go to the green. And then we do that too. Hell yeah. That is looking really sick. I am really happy with that. Only other thing we need to do here is go to the tongue layer and add some lightened whites to the top of the tongue. Because I have an idea. And it's gonna be gross, but it's whatever. It's gonna add a lot to it. We are going to go above this. Erase that back to there. We are going to do a big trail like right here. Oh boy. Yeah. We'll do another trail like on the side of the tongue. Might work. If I can do it right. I think that might be too much, honestly. Yeah, like that. Okay. I think that looks pretty good to me. Yeah, I like that. Looks good. Oh. Um. I forgot about some teeth over here I gotta fill in. Like that. Bamzos. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is we're going to take that green and we're gonna do it on here. We're just gonna try and see what it looks like. That's all we're doing for this. And like honestly, this might not even look good. At all. So we'll go ahead and duplicate the Leona folder. Find her. That's the line art, which is good like that. And then the sword. No, I was gonna have the sword still there. That. Ow. I just popped my hip. Ouchie wouchies. There we go. And find Leona's cloak. That's her hair. We're close. There it is. Honestly, though, this might actually look pretty cool. What we'll do is up here, we'll kind of like. Oh, fuck. We can go back up to a 10 size brush. And like. Make it feel like it's getting pushed into the sword. Maybe kind of like that. Or we can kind of have it like, where are you at? Nope, wrong brush. I'm trying to think of how the perspective would work. Because the flat of the blade is would it be like this? Oh, we get to see like the bisection right there. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's now we're thinking with perspective. Like, yeah, now she's cutting into the tail. That way, you look the little monster hunter, like a bone marrow. Oh, god damn it. Like that. That's really cool. Okay, so now what we can do is erase this part. Um, mm-mm. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Um, okay. Do, 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 do. Again, we do it here. Increase the size. Like, goddamn, that's why. That's why it felt so weird. It was the wrong brush. I was doing the heart shadows. Oh boy. Okay. Do. You want it to do this? Actually, we're just gonna do that for now. Go up to 10. Boy. We'll do it at like a. We'll try it at a 7 and see how it looks. That. Raise these back up to full. Besides that one. I don't know how to draw blood very well, so we're just going with it. We're just, you know, we're riding the wave. This could be done better. I think this, I would just need to, like, turn it into, like, something viscousy. That, oh boy. Yeah, like that. That looks decent. And I'll probably leave it transparent since, you know, he's a liquid. I think it would look cooler that way too. And then we do this, we darken, we go here, yep, to that, we lower the brush size down, and we just kind of get like these little darker spots. Actually, no, we don't need dark spots, we need lighten, and get some like lighter sections of it. Boy. Will it be an important? Will it be an important email? Probably not. We'll see what it is. Filter. Like that. Like that. It was really not. Okay, that's okay. Alright. And then... this... We're gonna add another thin layer to it. Maybe like that. Wonder if we were to like blur these a little bit. And same with this. Okay, that looks really cool. Okay. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Okay. We're gonna go to this up, bam, like that. We're gonna go back to our wet wash brush. And we're doing that. There. Erase the extra color. Fuck. I missed the spot. There we go. Now we're getting it all. Go here. Right there. We're on that brush. We go increase the size. Darken. Let me increase the size a little bit more. And what we'll also do is up here, we're gonna do the kind of the same thing as we did with that, where we get and we do like there. They darken. We're gonna go to my bloodline. And we're going to erase this part on it. I don't think that part is needed. Maybe a little bit of it is needed, like right there. Similar to how we have with the other lines as well. There we go. All right. We now have to do the background and then we'll be done. Oh, I'm so totally excited. We're gonna go ahead and put all of these in here. What was that one? That was the sketch layer. We can delete. Delete that layer. This is... Oh, light. This is Leona Good. This is Leona Sketch. What we're gonna do is it's gonna be this will be red because there's blood in there. Leona will be a green because no, not a green. She's gonna be a orange. Hmm. This will be dragon. Or we'll just put monster since we don't know what it is. We'll also duplicate this layer and name it monster blur filter Gaussian. Well, shit, we can't. We can merge selected layers, filter, blur, Gaussian blur, pop it up to 11, like that. Or should we make it just a little bit less, like a 9? Then this is the background, so now we can do this. So this one will be colored green, because that's the good one. These all will be put under Leona Sketch, which will go to the very bottom, where all of my other sketches are. Woo! Bam. And we'll color this one purple because we're not gonna use it. That is that one. This is that. This is gonna be labeled background. Background. Babamzos. Okay. So we're gonna go to blue. It's gonna be like a grayish blue. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go here. This is my lines. That's my color. Is just wet wash and go over all of it. And what we'll do is we will attempt to go through all of this without and like erase all of this stuff. Actually, we don't need to. I think it looks fine. Oh boy. I think it looks okay. Doesn't really change how it looks. Alright, so then we're going to decrease this size a bit. And we're going to make these like bright blue crystals. We're going to make new, yeah, we already have that on a new layer. Alright.
We're going to get that, erase around those. We will go ahead and give it. We'll keep it. Then, to actually do, we'll merge these two, merge with layer below. And yeah. What I want to actually do is expand that. Like that. Looks fine to me. Now we move on to shading. A little bit of these. Boop. And and we go here, and then shading crystals and rocks are always the easiest. They're my favorite. Damn. Boy, there's gonna be a lot of this, but it's gonna be pretty quick, I think, anyway. Now we work on the floor.
Hi, Regina Buffy. And she snuck up to the desk. Hi, baby. Moonlight. Gotta blur that part together and like that. I think what I'll try to do is this, and then just kind of like, nope. Maybe spray bottle. Add just like a different color there. Make it a little bit more, make it pop a little bit better. Okay. Go up to like 80-ish. Okay, and then now that we have that, we're going to duplicate. We're going to merge. Do background. Oh. Like that. And then here we could do like another. What color was this? It was that color. So over background blur, we could do like another, specifically of like there. We'll reduce that to like 13 so it really doesn't stick out too much. And this is more of the, this sticks out. Okay, I am very, very happy with this. Hello. Hello, Aaron. How are you? Okay, we're gonna name this folder crystals. Regina, what are you doing? Hi, baby. I'm gonna need you to get off my desk. Thank you. Okay. I don't know if I did or not. Oh boy, let's see. Okay. Only other thing I wanted to do this stream is we'll give you this one. Look at him, he's so cute. He's so adorable. I hikey want to try to turn this into like a sticker or something. And this should be like his neck.
we'll use the same, like, dragon as we just drew. So it will be a thinner head right around there. And we go and do that. This is so stupid. Okay. Alright, let's make this stupid little thing. Get the little fingers right there. The little fingy. This is absolutely perfection. This is my magnum opus. Okay. We are now going to go and get the green that Mr. Dragon is. Alright, then we go down here, erase underbelly part. Then erase the back. There, lower my brush size and erase between the hands. And then we're going to blur this part. Then we're going to get from here the horns. My foot's falling asleep. Oh, thank you for the new sub as well. I did not see that come through. Thank you so much. My foot. I hate the way I sit when I do artwork because then my foot falls asleep. And we'll get rid of that green right there and this green down there. We will go ahead and we'll actually get rid of that. Now we go get the I'm sorry, I keep on hitting my mic. Get the underbelly. Then we put on a new layer. We remember to do that. Damn it. We go here, in, down, there. There's the boy. What we will do is we will go ahead and down.
just to make sure that the color stays okay. Bam. Go ahead and do that with that. Green. Actually, that needs to go. Green needs to have a little bit of a touch up. Then the underbelly. Then we erase the rest of this. He had like yellowish eyes, so give him those. Then we'll do a little like that maybe. No, we will do them right there. How would dragons blush? That's a good question. And then we'll just go ahead and we'll add our little noses, our little nostrils. Like that, and then what we could do is we can pair all of these together, and we'll do just a tad bit of shading, and then we'll be done with the stream for today. Oh, hi, Regina. What the fuck is that? There's like a cicada. Like right in my window. I'll have to check on that in just a bit. We'll set it to darken. Hi, baby. There we go. Look how cute she is. She's so cute. Oh my goodness. Only other thing I need to do is move to the smooth webtoon pen, go and then add the little glowy glows over the eyeballs. Now she's an anime girl. Hold on. Then we gotta do one more thing. We go down a few. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it so much. Oh my goodness. She is perfection. She is adorable. Oh boy. Alright, well, I've been at this for 4 hours. I am really, really happy with this. This is phenomenal. I love this so much. Thank you for the other sub too. Holy shit. Thank you. You're awesome. You're amazing. But I am so in love with this piece so much. It is so good. And then we have a little cute little dragon. I love her so much. She's amazing. Alright. Well, I'm gonna call it there. Honestly, my wrist is starting to hurt real bad. I gotta figure out whatever my cat was trying to eat at my window and what that noise was. I think I have some laundry I still have left to do. But yes, this was a super awesome stream. I'm so happy with this piece. It looks so cool. Oh my god. I might keep the original folder on because I like how much darker it makes it. Kind of makes it pop a little bit. That's kind of cool looking. Okay. Well, oh yeah, that's we want that. Yeah, we were keeping that one on. Okay. Cool. Well, I'm going to call it a night there because I got more stuff to do. I will post these full resolution pictures on my Discord, so you know, you should join. They're cool. My Discord's really chill. It's a really relaxing place, and yeah, I just want to build my community a little bit, and you know, be able to share things with my community a little bit easier. But other than that, I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their night, evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it is for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for the new subs, the likes, and just kind of sticking around. You're all awesome.
and I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Bye bye.